Hi guys, FrostFangs here, and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Corvus today. It's been a decent amount of time since I've covered him on the channel, and he is still technically the newest character, so I want to make an updated video on him. He's not really getting changed too much in the upcoming patch, so he is a pretty good candidate for these videos in between, like when we've got the update notes but we don't have the test server up. I've got 3 different setups from here. For the talent, we'll be going for Spreading Influence. Star Gift isn't a terrible choice, Stunning Visage isn't a terrible choice, but the safest one and the one that I tend to do best with is Spreading Influence. This one is the standard one, this one is the speed one, and then this one is kind of a mix of the two but without the self-heal. I'll go through the setups and then we'll jump into some matches. For the standard one, we've got Grand Design 5, which is a really strong card. It gives whoever you have marked 25% lifesteal, and then it also shares that lifesteal that they get with you. Kind of hard to explain, but it says it right there on the card. Then we have Shadow Tribunal, which gives us 10% extra healing to whoever we've got marked. Then we have a little bit of self-heal, a little bit of extra health, and a little bit of a shield when we drop below 35%. The other setup is the exact same thing, except instead of Shadow Tribunal, we have Crushing Expectations, which is extra speed on whoever we've got marked. Basically, if we don't have too many people who benefit from speed, I grab this one, and if we have a bunch of people who really benefit from it, I grab this one instead. And then if I kind of need both, like if we've got tanks who benefit from speed and then also flankers who benefit from speed, or just any situation where I feel like it makes sense, we have this one, which is a mix between the two, where the speed buff and also the extra healing are at level 4, and then Grand Design level 5 there again, and a tiny bit of self-heal and a tiny bit of extra health. Really straightforward setups, but they have taken me a little while to, I guess, form, because I needed 3 different ones for the different situations I was finding myself in. Overall, I'd definitely say the meta has settled with Corvus pretty quickly. I see the same sort of loadouts over and over again, and the same sort of play style, and like I said, he's not really getting changed very much in the upcoming patch. He is getting a tiny buff to his ultimate, which I'm actually quite happy to see, because there's a lot of times where you use the ultimate, you don't really get that big of a benefit from it, but they're basically buffing out the slow. I think it's going from 33% to 45%, which should feel a little bit better, but they're also making it linger, which is the more important part. So it lingers for like half a second after you get ticked from it. Seems like for game 1, we've got Siege Frog Isle. Shoutouts to Kubina. That is somebody who hasn't actually picked anything just yet, but we do have a Ceres and a Kinessa. Seems like he's just grabbed a Nara. Okay, pretty set team. We do have, the support there, so I'm not going to be getting crazy healing numbers because we're kind of splitting them. But we then have an Andro as the last pick, and we're up against another Kinessa, another Andro, a General Sakasi, and a Victor. For talent, I am definitely tempted to go for Dark Gifts, but I think the more sensible choice would be going for Spreading Influence, so we'll go ahead and grab that, and we'll go for the mix setup here, because we do have some people who benefit from speed, but also feel like I could benefit from a little bit of Shadow Tribunal. Of course, we'll be starting off with some Chronos. We then got Steady Aim, Curse Revolver, Mother's Grace, Soul Collector. We're up against Shrapnel, Impulse, Curse Revolver, Eagle Eye, and whatever the general grabs. Should have probably thrown my marks while we're in spawn, but I can do it now. A little bit of a preemptive heal on the freaking, what's her name, Anara. Jesus Christ, I'm already bad with names. We've just started the video. Gonna try and sit kind of here and throw out heals on her. I want to keep her marked so I get the 1-second cooldown reduction, and also kind of heal the Andro a little bit. Let's get rid of that mine. I'm trying to blink away. I felt like I was really slow to react there. I can't believe I lived. That was terrible of me, but that actually worked. Maybe I should just sit back with the Kinessa and throw out heals. I don't know, but there is the objective captured. I'm honestly still surprised that I didn't die in that last situation. I used my escape so late, and I didn't even really make any attempt to juke. Andrew's making a bit of a cheeky hit or two. That's Kinessa going for the ult. She already got rid of our Kinessa. I'm kind of focused on heals a little bit more than the Ceres is. I think she's going for more of a hybrid or damage type of thing. I'm just sat here throwing out my right click. We are getting a little bit better, but we're actually making a pretty good effort on the push, and Nara used her wall pretty well, and I am just throwing out as many heals as I possibly can. And Nara's still making a push here. I'm just getting some heals on her and the Andro. We'll throw a mark over to the Nessa, chuck one on her, throw the mark back onto the Anara. You really do need to pay a lot of attention to who you've got marked. It's one of the things that I kind of love and hate about Corvus, because he is a very active healer. Am I dead hit to the Nessa? Because she did hit me once. I guess not. That is the 2-0. We'll go ahead and get some more Chronos. It's actually going really well so far. Voice is already starting to go because I've recorded a video already today, and for some reason just didn't really want to keep up with me. It's actually really annoying. It's probably one of the more annoying things about what it is that I do, which is like recording videos and stuff, because sometimes I really do want to record stuff, and I'm actually like physically limited by being able to record. Kind of just sitting back here and throwing heals on the Nessa, and also healing the Anara, obviously, because she's marked, and we get the 1-second cooldown reset because we've got Spreading Influence, so this is working kind of well. Gonna go ahead and blink over here. I'm probably dead. She did hit me with a heal, but the rest of the team did just get wiped. I'm again kind of surprised I managed to escape there. Let's keep heals on the Ceres and the Andro as best we can. That is a really low health Victor, but that is also Kinessa staring me dead in the eye. Should I go ahead and pop the ult? Yeah, sure. We should be able to throw that on there and get them off it, right? It's only at 80%. We do still stand a chance of getting back on there. I was just hoping that would push them off. I'm going to blink up to that. Avoided a bunch of the damage. Kinessa finished him off. Got the Anara once again marked, and the Kinessa. We're doing pretty good. Just sat back here throwing out as many heals as we can. Really glad I went for the ult play though, because it managed to get us the cap. I'm just sat here at the back spamming my right click as much as possible. It's not a very active way to play Corvus, but I still feel like I'm doing a lot, even though I'm barely firing my weapon. Doesn't seem like it's going to massively matter though, because we nearly got the 4-0 at under 6 minutes. We did sadly lose that last team fight there, but we nearly had it. Mark on the Andro, heal for him and the Anara. I'm actually going to go for an ult play. I have no idea why my F just teleported me there, but we'll throw it at the back. There we go. I think I did hit the freaking freaking Victor with that. Tried to heal the Andro, but he did get hit by the Genos. Oh, just spamming my right click here as much as I can. Get some little cheeky shots here on the Victor. He's really low. I just finished him off. Cassie's over there, not looking too good. I guess we can teleport in and make sure she is gone. Definitely seems like we're going to get the 4-0 here. They are putting up a fight for it. Andrew's actually going for the ult. I'm dead. Anara, I don't know what you're doing standing on top of your wall. I feel like we're still going to get this though. Hopefully we didn't just throw away the 4-0. No, never mind. There we go. There is the victory. I thought we kind of canned it there, but there we go. 4-0. I think 6.5 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. A really, really free game, to be honest. Not because I was even really doing that well. I was sat at the back throwing out my heals and stuff, but the team was really coming in quite clutch. So yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 1. Feel like we did a pretty good job. I only had 2 deaths there. Same thing as the Anara. 15 assists, 31 seconds on the point, which is barely anything. 11k damage, basically nothing, but 73k heals, pretty decent. I'd say Canessa did a pretty damn good job. Ceres did fine. The Anara did pretty damn good, and Andro did decent as well. For their side, Canessa definitely the only person there really giving us any sort of trouble, as you can see from the stats. Andro struggled a little bit. Victor struggled a little bit. Same thing with the Cassian. Same thing kind of with the Genos. Canessa definitely tried to carry the match there, but obviously they weren't really meshing together as a team. We'll go ahead and queue for another Siege or an Onslaught. Alright, well, for match 2, we've got Siege set and Beach, we've got a Damba, we've got an Eevee, a BK, and a Barak. Then we're up against an Andro, an Atlas, an Amani, a Strix, and a Fury. So they have a very similar team comp. Gonna probably have to play a little bit more forward this time around because we don't have a sniper that I can just sit back with, and we do have the double support again, so hopefully it'll end up working out. We'll grab Spreading Influence, and I think the same setup is going to work here as well. I feel like this is really a solid setup, and I don't really feel like the self-healers can help me too much, especially with people who can double tap me or triple tap me quite easily. We'll go ahead and grab some Kronos. We've got Snow Globe, Bakona's Wrath, Raw Subjects, and Architectronics, so he is going for a damage type of thing, so we can just stick to heals. We're up against Curse Revolver, Deja Vu, Pyromania, Cherish, and then Crack Shot. Sure, we'll go ahead and throw our marks in spawn, something I always freaking forget to do. We'll go ahead and just, I guess, stick with the Barak and kind of chill down here in the middle away from where the Strix can see us, or maybe I should go on left. I don't know. Atlas is over here on left. Get some little cheeky shots on him. I feel like I can actually fight him pretty decently. There's a mark for the Eevee, healer up a little bit. Mark for the BK. There's a right click for all 3 of them. Yeah, sure. Spreading Influence coming through pretty clutch. They did just clear Barak. Atlas is going for the rewind. There's some little shots for him. There's a right click for the freaking Damba. They're both getting pulled back. There is the F. Some shots onto the Amani. I feel like I can kind of hold my own, but I'm going to go over here on left. Barak ran in and got rewound, so we got thrown back quite a bit. Damba did die. There goes the Barak as well. Eevee's there. BK's here on left. There's a right click for him. I'm going to go ahead and teleport away. I don't even know what I got hit by, but I don't want to get hit by it again. There's a right click for the 2 of them. Andrew's on me. Going to blink up here up top. There's a mark onto the Damba. We'll hit him with another right click. Felt like I was just going to get hit for all my health any second. The Barak did run in, but he was a little bit too late, so they did get the cap. That is Strix. I'm going to F myself over here. I can't believe I actually threw that in the right direction. Right click for the 2 of them again. Can I get one through the floor? I can. Holy shit, that actually works. Right click for the Bomb King and the Eevee, and also the Barak. Will blink over to here. I'm probably dead. Going to try and juke. I can't believe I actually dodged in the right direction again. I got very, very lucky with my escape there. Barak is still all the way over there in enemy territory. I'm healing like 3 people at a time here. I can't believe he's still alive. I think Damba just went over there and threw a gourd to help him out. Andrew went for the ult. BK went for the ult as well. He is gone. I think he did get rid of the Andrew though, so it wasn't too bad. How the hell did my F just let me go up that high? I think it just glitched and let me like throw it twice the normal distance. That was weird. Getting tapped a little bit on the right, so I went ahead and dropped down just so I can stay closer to this Barak. I don't know why it's not letting me right click him for some reason. Got another one. I'm going to try and F away, but I'm a little bit too slow. Damba was behind the Fury for a little minute, but it did die. Eevee also got cleared there. Eevee just got rewound. We pretty much just got entirely team wiped there, which did kind of suck. I'm just going to again sit further back and throw out my right clicks on people. Seems like for whatever reason they didn't really push the objective when we were all wiped. That's strange. It's not really that far. There's a right click for the BK. Strix is trying to get shots onto him. Right click for the Barak. He went for the ult. There's a right click for him. He did just get stunned by the Fury. There's another right click. Eevee went for her ult for some reason. I want to use my F to go and find that Amani, but I guess we're going to clear the dragon here any second. I guess I'm going to have to reload and then die instead. I don't think we're going to hold it anyway. The entire team just got wiped by the Amani dragon, and yeah, there's the defense failed. 0-2. Well deserved to the team. I guess Eevee just explained why she accidentally ulted earlier, because the ult key is on E instead of F. Personally, never really had a problem with the ult being on E. It's usually equip or whatever, but there's nothing to equip in Paladins. You can't pick anything up, so it makes sense for the ult key to be there. F is like your movement thing for everything. Barak just got rewound all the way from the point. Kind of a shame. There's a right click for him and the Eevee over there, who's in her ice block. There's a heal for a bunch of them. Let's go ahead and pop our ult and throw it there, kind of at the back to make them move a little bit. Amani is here on the right, or not Amani, Andro. We're getting some good shots into him. There's a right click for the Eevee and also the Bomb King. F ourselves over to the side, get some heals on these guys. There's another right click. That blind lasted for like half a second for some reason. I guess I was really far away from it. He got stunned by the BK, but he is still alive. I'm going to F myself actually in here. I got rewound. Okay, sure. I guess I actually kind of threw them off a little bit more, but the Amani and the Andro are still there in the back line, so we're gone. I feel like we were getting a little bit battered there, but I guess we managed to capture the objective. That is the 1-2. Well done. There's a Q for him. There's a right click. We'll throw the Q over there on the Eevee as well. Probably should have done that first before I threw out the heals, but Damba is still still alive, I think, I hope. Yeah, okay, he got rewound, so he's dead. God damn it. Just going to chill up here for a second, throw out my right click as best as I can. I got my mark on both of them. Amani is up there on the right side. I'm going to chuck my F over here and go for an ult. Is this a good idea? Probably not. I feel like I should just hold on to it. Luckily, it does last a while, so I can, like, freaking debate on my decision. I'll go ahead and pop it. There's a right click for freaking Eevee. I'm dead to Anjo. Damn it. He's really low, so luckily Eevee's going to finish him off. Okay, I feel like I kind of wasted my ult there a little bit. Seems like we're trying to go for a bit of a flank on right. I'm going to pop up here and get some shots on the Anjo from behind. Kind of surprised him a little bit, but that's a really bad idea because I'm a goddamn support, not a damage character. Throw the F through him for 400 damage. It's not going to make a difference. I barely took half of his health off. I made a really ballsy play, and it didn't pay off. Doesn't seem like we were even able to get the overtime. There is the 1-3. We've been separated quite a bit as a team so far this match. I think if we play a little bit more together, we can maybe pull this through, but it could just go 1-4 because the Amani and the Strix are basically being completely uncontested. There's a right click. He's being rewound. That Atlas has honestly been doing a really good job with that. We'll throw the Q there. He's going for the ult. He did get stunned, but I can't hit him because he's on the other side of the thing. Used my F kind of well, but I'm in still kind of a crappy spot. I'm also being rewound. I'm right in front of Anjo, I guess. Okay. They did also get rid of Eevee and the BK. Barak is still alive though on full health, and Damber's actually not looking too bad. Eevee just said she loves dying by mistake. I have no idea what she's referring to, but there is the kill on Anjo. There's a heal for the Barak. I'm going to chuck my F here and go for an ult. Where do I want to throw this? We'll throw it kind of there at the back again. I feel like that's a good spot for it because it does kind of disrupt him a little bit and stops him from standing there. We did get rid of the Atlas. It's on 97%, so there we go. I guess all we have to do is get rid of their tank and then they don't even try and touch it. Okay, there goes Barak. I couldn't even freaking heal him there. I meant Bomb King, not Barak. There goes Barak as well, though. There's some more shots onto the Atlas. Throw a heal onto the Damber. He's really not looking too good. He's playing very aggressive here, but he is actually technically still like really full health. That is the Amani on me. There is the blink. See, the actual thing just went straight past that, and for some reason it teleported me on it. Kind of hate that the F on him is so buggy. Why am I making this play again? It didn't work out last time, although that one actually went way better. I landed way more shots there. There is a right click for like 3 of them. I feel like I should go ahead and pop the ult. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm getting shot by the Anjo. We can avoid a bunch of damage. The damage reduction you get on this is really, really nice. Anjo's dashing in. We'll go ahead and blink over here. Nice, actually kind of juked him a little bit there. I did kind of waste my ult, but we've already got 50% of it back because it doesn't punish you too hard. There goes Bomb King, just throwing out more heals onto the Barak. Gonna teleport over here. Hello, Fury. I'm kind of behind you here. Let's just finish her off. There is the right. Could get some more shots onto the Atlas. He is also gone. I forget Corvus's damage output actually isn't complete ass, so there is the 3-3. Honestly, really, really unexpected. The team is too busy emoting, but I'll go ahead and kill the Strix in the slow-mo. Sure, we'll get some more Haven, and I'm actually not sure what else to get. I could get Morale Boost or Kill to Heal. I could get Master Riding, but nobody else on the team is getting it other than the Barak, so I don't really need to. Guess I'll go ahead and grab Morale Boost. He has Master Riding 3, so he's being rewound for frickin' days. Eevee has already been cleared. A bit of a shame. Gonna go ahead and F myself up top and pop the ult and just chuck it down there. There's a right click for him. We're getting a decent amount of damage on him here. I'm just going to try and avoid the Amani, but I guess I'm going to get killed by the Strix instead. They were all paying attention to me there. It felt like I did throw the ult in, I guess, a decent spot, but Eevee dying at the start, I think, really did throw off that round there. Managed to keep Eevee alive by chucking a mark on her and then some heals onto the people who were just spawning in. That worked surprisingly well. Eevee did all Atlas, but he had his wall up, so we weren't really able to get much damage on him. I think that is the Amani or the Strix behind, or the Andro, whatever. I'm going to blink over here and throw a heal. Can't believe I still lived there. Well done. Kind of surprised I still lived there. Amani's going for the ult, but I saw where she was, so we managed to just pick her off. That was a very, very cheeky play, and I'm very happy that it worked. I'm, again, really surprised I lived here. There goes the Atlas. I'm pretty sure we're actually going to get the win here because they're running in one by one. They're all dismounted, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be it. But yeah, there we go. There is the victory. I honestly really did not expect that going to a 4-3, but here we go. Feel like I did a pretty good job. Maybe me killing Amani right there at the end won us the game. I don't know, but that was honestly a pretty top-notch siege. We went 5-8, 24, 41k, 110k. I'm more than happy with that, to be honest. Very similar stat to the Fury. We just have more healing and slightly less damage. Shoutouts to Romano077 and also Dragon Summoner. That was our Barak, and also the enemy Amani. Shoutouts to the two of them. As for the rest of the stats, Damber did a pretty decent job. Barak did really well there. He actually had top damage that match other than the Amani, which is kind of funny. I'd say BK and Eevee both did fine, but probably could have done a little bit better. Shoutouts once again to Dragon Summoner and Romano. For their side, Amani was a pain in the ass there. 97k. She did great there. I'd then say Fury did a really good job. Strix did pretty decent. Andro did pretty decent. Atlas did pretty decent. I'm really surprised we ended up with a win there, to be honest, but I'll take the 4-3. But yeah, there we go. That was support Corvus. I guess I'll go ahead and end the video here. I could do a game 3, but I wouldn't really see very much point. I pretty much touched on what I wanted to touch on. The setup worked really, really well. I feel like I did a decent job of showing him off. I'd highly recommend giving this loadout specifically a go. The all-out healing setup. It works incredibly well in pretty much every situation ever, whereas the other ones are a little bit more specific depending on what you're going for. You can't really go wrong with this one because it has both of the other thing. It just doesn't have the self-heal. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you all very, very soon, hopefully without a scuffed voice. And as always, stay frosty.